blown away at the artists who have come in and really dove into our culture and brought it to this level.
We were building a civilization from ground up.
It just looks like it came right out of the museum.
It felt so real being on that set.
All of that was a big part of how we wanted to build this story. Everybody's commitment to being authentic and true to our culture really made Chief of War come to life in a very beautiful way. Everything from costumes to production design to weapons. Our tikis, even historical events, were all heavily researched. One area that we are so proud of is costumes.
When we make things with our hands, we put our mana into that. We put a little bit of ourself into that. So when I put those costume pieces on, it has a lot of meaning.
The feather working in the chief's regalia is incredible. We have the mahiole, which is the feather headpiece, and the ahu'ula, which is the feather cape or cloak. As a matter of fact, some of our capes are actual replicas. The cape Moses wears is a one-to-one replica of his character's royal cape.
The name of his cape was Eheukani. Eheukani translates to the sound of wings.
Temueta's cloak actually exists as well. It belonged to one of King Kahikili's great-grandfathers, a ruling high chief of Maui.
I even remember going to Waikiki and walking in and seeing in the case my costume, in fact, and all the history about it and how many feathers and birds it required.
The feather working in the ancient days was a task. The yellow feather for the yellow capes is actually taken from a bird with black feathers, and he only has a few yellow feathers on the tail. They would have to catch the bird and just pluck a few yellow feathers and let them go. That's why the yellow is so regal and is looked at as extremely precious, because it could take a few generations to make a cape like that.
All the chiefs in all the islands wore these capes, and there wasn't really any island that wore a particular color of a cape.
To distinguish the different islands, we did create a specific color palette for each kingdom.
We gave Hawaii the yellow capes, we gave Maui the red capes, and we gave Oahu the wildfowl feather capes, so we could clearly see who was who.
Mahui no au, ka hanau ana o kakao, pili kalala ni o Hawaii.
Women in ancient Hawaii didn't wear full covered dresses.
What we Hawaiians understand is that as soon as an outsider came and saw that, they began sexualizing the women. And I just knew that if we went that route, no matter what is on screen, no matter what we're talking about, ultimately the women, the actresses would be sexualized. So we changed the traditional Hawaiian look by covering them. It was all actually overseen by cultural advisors, and we were very, very proud of the work.